Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for booking the strategy call with me to find out if you're a good fit for my Forever 20 program. My name is Nicole Hansold, and I'm very much looking forward to getting to know you. I also wanted to personally honor you and congratulate you for taking this massive step forward in your body life and in your health. What makes this program so successful is that I have figured out what it takes for you, for my clients, to get long-lasting results. I have more than 20 years of work experience as a physical therapist, personal trainer, life and health coach in Germany, Asia, and here in the US. I started my career as a physical therapist working at a sports rehab center for professional athletes. And I know how an athlete feels when you're injured, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling stuck, you're losing self-esteem, you might have gained some weight. But when you're in your 20s, you easily recover, right? So the situation is very different when we are 40 or older. The recovery takes longer. We might have too much going on. We don't really know who we need to hire. We don't think we have time. Should we order a nutritionist? Should we order a mindset coach? Should we order a physical therapist or a trainer? So I'm basically a one-stop shop. I'm overlooking your whole situation, and I'm able to pick the little missing pieces out there to help you, to help building the right strategy for you to get to where you want to be. So you basically need to have three things lined up in order to succeed. You need to have the right strategy, which I'm just talking about. We're looking at your mindset, we're looking at your lifestyle, we're looking at your physical health, and we're looking at your nutrition. You also need to have the right accountability, and you need to have the right amount of support. The right amount of support means encouragement when you're feeling stuck, and you need to have the right accountability when you're feeling stuck, which means is I'm going to give you a kick in the butt. So before I talk a little bit about myself, I want to talk about two rules. The first rule is please show up for the call. So I'm taking the time to getting to know you, finding out if you get good fit for my program. And I only really want to have people in my program who are good fit. So if you are not taking the call, there are some other people that might be missing out on this opportunity. And please have pen and paper. That's an easy rule. You have pen and paper available so you can make notes and ask me questions throughout the call or at the end of the call. And of course, everything we talk about is confidential. A little bit about myself. You can hear that I have an accent. I grew up in Germany in a small little village. There was not really much to do. And I remembering myself had to be very creative because there wasn't really much going on. I remember inviting all my friends over from the neighborhood. We would play Olympic Games. I would design kind of like certain disciplines, obstacle course, balancing over like a gate. And I was watching them, making sure they're doing it correctly. And my sister was my assistant. She would track the time. So later on, when I was a little older, I was a trampoline gymnast competing in tournaments, and I got injured. I had back problems. And the physical therapist back then who was working with me, he figured out what's going on. So my core wasn't apparently strong enough, and he gave me some exercises to do, and he would work on me. And it was just fascinating for me to see that you could do something with your hands or doing exercises to get better. So that's where my passion is coming from. So at a very young age, I was just fascinated by helping people live a healthier lifestyle. And the other two things that happened in my life that made me become this passionate person that I am today, helping people, is that my parents struggled with their health. They both were active. My mom was doing yoga, but she had back problems and she had a weight problem. And all she would do is she would track her weight every day. She had a little journal where she would write her weight down. And it was very frustrating for me to see her struggle, going on another diet, complaining about her back problems, but she never really did anything about it. And that was so frustrating for me to see that I told myself I never ever want to be in a situation in my life where I I'm not able to wear certain clothes because I'm weighing too much, or I can't eat this because I'm on a diet, and I can't really go on that hike because my back is hurting, and she feeling miserable, and it's so energy draining. And my dad was a runner, and but he had an alcohol problem. And later on, when I was 15, he died in a car accident. And I unfortunately could never really figure out, was it related to the stress he had, either at work or with my mom, or was it the alcohol? So yeah, it was very sad for me to see. What can you expect when you get on the call with me? So we first find out where you want to be in 6 months from now. And just imagine you would have a magic wand. Where do you want to be in 6 months, in a year from now? Then we are going to paint a picture of your current situation, finding out what's stopping you from getting to where you want to be. What are the obstacles? And after this call, we both have a really good idea if we're a good fit for each other. And only if I know 100% for sure that I'm able to help you without a shadow of a doubt, then we're going to move forward. And that's basically it. So I'm very excited to getting on the phone with you, helping you, getting you back to your 20s where you felt that you were able to do whatever you want to do, had an unrestricted lifestyle, you looked and felt great naked. Now we're just a little bit older, and I want you to do everything in just a little bit mature way. Are you ready? Looking forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.